What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online family? JamiroFan 2000 here with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About, which of course is my periodic discussion series here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel of nearly 9 to 10 years that takes a kind of discussionary look at the past, present, and future of over 30 years of Jamiroquai. And this episode is going to be dealing with a second major merchandise drop on the new, recently discussed Hyperzoom limited JK clothing line that just recently launched in the latter part of November of 2025. Well, it looks like they have released what they're calling space t-shirts as new clothing additions to their repertoire of the Hyperzoom limited clothing line, which will count as drop number 2. I thought that warranted an episode of JamiroFan Talks About to talk about all of these 5 new t-shirts that are for offering at the Hyperzoom limited official web store. But mind you, these t-shirts, much like a lot of t-shirts that I've discussed in the past here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel, they are designer t-shirts, but they're calling them space tees, but they're pretty much of the same price point of a lot of the licensed Jamiroquai t-shirts that have been coming out in the last 3 to 4 years over in the country of Japan. But let's go one t-shirt at a time of this new Space Tees clothing line that dropped on December 4th of 2025 at the Hyperzoom Limited official website. The first t-shirt in question is white. It is called the Happy Space Tee Learner Shell Off-White t-shirt. And the t-shirt design pretty much is very simple. It's got a bit of a shoulder logo in the back. It's got a blown up of the official Hyperzoom Limited Spaceman logo. But that is the first t-shirt offering that is going to be running up with a price point of nearly $93 at their official store. So let's move on to the next t-shirt offering. The next Hyperzoom limited t-shirt space tee is called the Happy Space Tee Lunar Shell Off-White, and that is also running for a price point of $93. So let's move on to the next t-shirt. The next Hyperzoom limited space t-shirt is called the Happy Space Tee Emerald Orbite Dark Green color t-shirt. That is also running for a price of $93. On to the next shirt. Then next on the hype offerings for Hyperzoom Limited's new Space Tee merchandise drop of early December of 2025, we have a Happy Space Tee with Nebular Pulse Purple color that is also available for $93. The next Hyperzoom Limited Space T-shirt is called the Happy Space Tee Asteroid Heather Gray T-shirt that is running with a price point of $93. And rounding off the 5 Space Tees t-shirts for this new merchandise stripe of Hyperzoom Limited on December 4th of 2025 is a Happy Space Tee called Starlight Core White that also features the aforementioned logo on a shoulder invitation and on the back of the t-shirt. Now, all 5 of these t-shirts are available at Hyperzoom Limited's official website web store for you to buy at a price point of $93, and you can find that, of course, at www.hyperzoom.com. And one more major note I should note about the aforementioned track jacket, the core track jackets that came out with the first merchandise drop, the launch drop for Hyperzoom Limited. Those t-shirts have actually been reduced in price, most likely for a bit of an online sale, but they have dropped the price nearly £70, or at least nearly $80 in American money, and during the conversion rate of all of the 4 to 5 track jackets that have so far come out from that clothing line. And you can find those additionally for a new price point of nearly $320 to $330 if you have deep pockets. But I have created Imgur albums with images of those aforementioned new Space Tee merchandise drop, and of course of the track jackets, and I'll additionally put links to both of my Imgur albums of all the images of all the new t-shirt clothing and opportunities from Hyperzoom Limited down in the description area of this episode of JamiroFan Talks About down below, so be sure to check that out. And if any more merchandise drops happens in the coming weeks, I'll be sure to cover them here on a future video here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you again for watching JamiroFan Talks About. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe and ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel as we continue to travel through the tail end of the Heels of Steel Tour 2025, and I'm doing my darndest to cover all those gigs, so be sure to like and subscribe and to keep up with all the latest videos I bring to you from that upcoming the end of that tour here in early December of 2025. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related content here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye bye everybody, take care, exciting times. Thank you again all for the support, and I'll see you around.